Hey, how you doing? Austin here with a video on a penny stock. This is the beginning of a series that I'm going to be doing related to some of the best penny stocks that you can buy now. Of course, with penny stocks, please run these through your own analysis just to make sure it's a right fit for you. My goal is to make you aware of these penny stock ideas and to bring them to you to look quickly at a chart, kind of see what's going on, look at some information about what the company does, and then look at overall what I think the price target would be, as well as what the analysts see for the respective penny stock. So today, this penny stock I'm going to be bringing you is a company called Savara. Savara is currently trading at around the $1.95 range. Is where it ended trading on Friday. And I'll cut to the chase. I think that this could be a north of $4 stock, maybe inside of a year, give or take. As with all things penny stocks, here's how I want you to look at them, because this is how I look at them. I almost look at penny stocks like I'm going to go to Vegas. Now, don't shoot the messenger, but that's really kind of how I feel about them. I own penny stocks. I like to buy penny stocks. They're fun, but I don't put my kids' college fund into these penny stocks. You know, I might buy, $500, $1,000, $2,000 worth of a given penny stock if it looks attractive to me, and then kind of, it's a Vegas, man. It's a roll of the dice, right? And that's how I look at it. Now, I like to try to find really good penny stock companies, which is, I hope you'll believe and trust in me in that capacity. So if you're interested in penny stocks, subscribe to the channel. Please drop a like on this video, but definitely subscribe, because I'm going to start bringing you these videos as many of them as I can find. When I find these companies, I'll bring these to you. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about Savara. This is one that's currently trading at a little bit below $2, and I think it could go north of $4. So that is an incredible return on your money, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only, especially this one. Penny stocks, you guys know how it rolls, man. They're volatile. They move around. That's part of the fun. But it's Vegas, baby, right? That's how I look at it. So let's go take a look at what I got for you related to Savara. So as I mentioned, you can see that Savara ended trading on Friday at $1.95. Its 6-month chart is showing that the stock is up 52%. You can see that the stock, again, is extremely volatile. It's trading in the ranges as of, from February, from $1.50 peaking to $2, right there. That's a 31% bump. Then we're moving back down. Just again, we're getting pretty big swings, 15+%. Let's see, I want to check something real quickly. Yeah, so right there we moved down. That right there, that time frame, guys, represents kind of the overall 1,000-point NASDAQ correction. So that's really kind of that time frame right there. It actually ended around March 8th, somewhere in that area. So yeah, you got right there in that period. The stock only went down about 10% in the overall 1,000 point, when the NASDAQ lost about 1,000+ percentage points. And then kind of as of late, let's see, yeah, you've kind of got some corrections there. But again, here it is, right? As with all things penny, the stock's volatile. It moves around. So that's really, I'm not going to do a real deep technical dive on the chart itself. Just kind of wanted to show you that and really hammer the point home. It's a penny stock. It is volatile. It does move around a lot. You can see that the year range is $1 to $3.50. In this particular day, it moved. On Friday, it moved from $1.91 to $2.01. Has a market cap of 217 million US. So overall, pretty small company, but that's not usually surprising for a penny stock. So let's go take a look at the information I've got for you, and then we're going to look at what we think the stock is forecasted. I realize you're seeing a lot of color here, and I'm gonna hit the highlights. Okay. So what Savara is, if you don't even know this, again, I showed you stock, but I haven't even really told you what they do. They are a biotech company focused on orphan lung diseases. I didn't even know that this particular type of disease existed until I read this article, and I thought this was really interesting. Savara's main focus is on autoimmune pulmonary alveolar proteinosis. I know I probably did not get that right. APAP. APAP is a rare condition in which protein material builds up in the lungs and prevents effective breathing. God, this sounds horrible. Current treatment involves a patient, listen to this, a patient admission to intensive care, full anesthesia. The person has to go to sleep. and a literal washing out of the lungs. Isn't that, I mean, that's crazy if you have APAP. This is horrible. An invasive and difficult procedure. Savara is researching medical alternatives. So right there, guys, it got my attention. I'm like, wow, this company is focused on, this really, really horrible condition, this APAP condition. So they've made a lead drug called Molgradex, and that's right here, it's the name of the drug, Molgradex, and it's inhalant. It is an inhalant. So instead of put the patient to sleep and wash out their lungs to get rid of this protein buildup, this drug will help with that. Okay, so here's the keys, right? Molgradex has achieved orphan drug designation from the FDA, a big deal. And it's completed its phase 3 Impala clinical study with some mixed results. It missed the primary endpoint but met a key secondary endpoint, and the company in December stated that it planned to meet with regulatory authorities to discuss further studies. Okay, so those discussions led to an open label follow-up period, a study that focused, I realize that I'm reading this word for word, guys, but I want to get this right. This is a lot of information, okay? A study that focused on long-term safety and the use of Molgradex patients with APAP. The study followed 128 patients over periods of between 48 and 72 weeks and showed improvements on 2 independent measures of gas exchange in the lung. Gas exchange meaning it improved the condition, okay? Considering these positive results, the company is starting Molgradex on the Impala 2 study and additional phase 3 clinical trial to begin in the second quarter of 2021. Overall, very positive results, okay? Currently, the stock is trading at $1.78. We just looked at that, and some members of the street believe Savara's price share reflects an attractive entry point. Again, it's a penny stock. Maybe view it as a long-term, you buy it, set yourself some stop losses, set yourself an exit price, things like that. That's kind of some things I do when I buy penny stocks. But here, let's move on. Among the bulls is Piper Sandler analyst Yasmin Rahimi, who believes Savara is an ideal value pick. We believe that Molgradex has the potential to be a game-changing therapeutic for APAP. With a compelling MOA at its back, strong conviction in the clinical trials, things like that, we believe can prove upon its existing data set in the 24-week double-blind phase 2 study. Okay, therefore we have a strong conviction that Savara shares have the potential to make a comeback in valuation with Molgradex and Apollo 2, which is expected to commence in the second quarter of 2021. Importantly, the analysts added, Molgradex has already received orphan drug designation, which we just learned about that, with eligibility for 7 years exclusivity. That's very interesting, okay? And EU, the European Union, potential for 10 years exclusivity, as well as FDA fast track designation and FDA breakthrough therapy designation, building up validation for Molgradex in the treatment of APAP. Okay, to this end, they give it an overweight by setting a $7 price target. Remember, guys, she's currently trading at $1.95. Okay. This target suggests shares could soar 300%. Overall, Savara has SVR has 3 recent analyst reviews, and all are buys, making the analyst consensus rating a strong buy. The average price target stands tall at $4.67. That's an average. We're going to go look at this in a minute, which suggests the stock has room for 173% upside in the next 12 months. This is pretty strong for a penny stock, which is why I wanted to bring it to you. So this is overall kind of looking at basically, if this is a graphical representation of the paragraph we were just looking, we know that the stock is actually currently trading at $1.95 right here. See it? Boom. Ended trading on Friday. So at $4.67, which is the average of these 3 analyst ratings, that they're saying that within 12 months from April to April, it is an average of $4.67 price. That gives you a 139% upside. You can see that these are the overall ratings. We had one that was a hold 5 months ago, but you can see we've got 4 that are overall buys with two actions basically within the last 24 to 25 days. Approximately. Okay, what kind of analyst firm? We got Oppenheimer, Piper Sandler, some good ones. All right. So overall, again, we've got an opportunity here for potentially $4.67. So let's wrap up with a few final thoughts. So overall, this is an interesting one. This definitely is a obviously, again, it's penny stock. Vegas, let's go to Vegas, let's make some money, right? But I do like this company. I like what their drug is Obviously had some very good clinical trial, results. It's done well in its clinical testing. I think that there's still some more that new study that's going to start. I believe it was second quarter. Can't remember that. Go back and rewind and watch that a little bit more. Overall, though, I think when you've got analysts covering it, it's interesting at these price points. $1.95. If it goes to $4 plus, that's 100 plus, almost 130% plus return on your investment. Here's the thing: if you like this, if you like this one, if this one has the right feel for you from a penny stock, take a small bullish position in it. Maybe $500, $1,000, or whatever your financial situation will allow. Don't bet the college kids fund on this. I know that goes without saying, but I really want to say that. I view you guys as part of my community. I care about you, and I want you guys to make money in the market. And I know that penny stocks are stocks that people have a lot of interest in, and that's why I'm bringing this to you, because I think that, sorry, somebody was texting me. I need to turn my phone over so I can't see it. I catch it out of the corner of my eye. I think that you need to, run it through your own due diligence, and if you like it, take a small bullish position in it. I kind of like this one. I think I might pick up some shares of this. Maybe 500, 1,000 of it dollars worth might be what I'll pick up as well. We'll see what we see, right? But I think even if the stock goes up, from $1.95 to maybe to high twos, low threes. I mean, that's still a dramatic return on that investment. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to continue to bring you good penny stocks as I see them. These are really maybe some of the best penny stocks that you should be looking at to buy now. And that's what I care about. I care about you guys. You're part of my community. Hope you've enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.